when Tony Soprano isn't ruling the North Jersey underworld with an iron fist from his throne in the sausage factory in North Caldwell.
West Caldwell.
He can usually be found consuming some kind of food, although Tony is probably most noted for his love of gabagool and microwave warmed pasta. He clearly enjoys a huge variety of sustenance: ziti, steak, ice cream, pasta, etc., etc. In fact, so great is Tony's love of food that the only dish he displays a negative reaction to is a certain brand of rice. It's not just rich, heavy Italian dishes and Chinese takeaway that Tony appreciates. Our friend with the stomach indulges in some healthier meals from time to time, including an especially memorable scene in Series 3, in which we discover his love for orange juice.
It says with pulp.
You like it with pulp?
Not this much. I like the one that says Some Pulp.
Tony's contention here is with the pulp content of the orange juice. Carmela's reaction may seem disproportionate, but we must bear in mind that earlier in this episode, Tony has refused, against Carmela's wishes, to donate 50 large to Columbia University in order to have the dean look favourably upon Meadows' application to study at that esteemed institution. Perhaps the irony of the Sopranos, that respectable garbage disposal dynasty, being forced to use cash obtained through extortion to pay for an even larger extortion by said academic faculty is lost on Carmela. Or perhaps she simply doesn't care. In any case, I've said my piece. Here is how to make orange juice with Some Pulp. I'm going to attempt two methods for this one: juicing the oranges in a blender and juicing them by hand. For the hand juicing technique, cut the oranges in half. Now get stuck in grinding them into the juicer, like Christopher Moltisanti grinding Yo-Yo Mendez's face into the pavement, and position a container underneath your juicer to catch all of the excess liquid. Once complete, remove any pips that may have fallen in. Forget that you didn't light your background candles and light them. If the pulp content seems too high, you can remove some with a spoon. For the blender technique, peel the oranges, ensuring you remove any excess pith. Then take the oranges and place them in the blender. Remember to put the lid on and turn the blender on, running it until the oranges are completely smashed. Now pour the pulp-laden mixture through a sieve. The sieve will fill up quickly because of the aforementioned pulp. Encourage the juice through the sieve with a spoon. This juice obviously has no pulp in it right now, so the next step is to manually add pulp from the sieve and stir it into your juice. The joy of this method is that you can precisely control exactly how much pulp is in your drink. I preferred the hand-juiced method. The pulp chunks were more irregular in size, creating a nice consistency. The blender-juiced orange was not nearly so good. Perhaps because of the inclusion of a small amount of pith, and despite my adding only a small amount of pulp, the juice had an almost slurry-like consistency. Most unpleasant. The extra effort of hand-juicing the oranges was certainly worth it. Also, I would like to say thank you very much to everyone who has watched and subscribed. See you all soon.
All right, let me get the fuck out of here.
This says with pulp.
You like it with pulp?
Not this much. I like the one that says Some Pulp.